See me up on the stage, I done did it before. I'm about to do it again. Whoa, I hit my two-step, then whoa. I'm counting blue strips like whoa. Girl, you got some on you. Whoa, how you? Let me see you walk. Yeah, walk around. Left foot, right foot, walk around. Slide, walk around. Everybody walk around. Speed it up, walk around. Slow it down, walk around. Slide, walk around.
I'm Brian Anderson, here with Grant Hill and Stan Van Gundy. And with us on the sidelines, we've got Allie LaForce. Here we go. You look at San Antonio.
And after dropping the last one against this team, they're looking for payback. They certainly don't want to get swept.
No, you never want to lose both games of a season series. They should have plenty of motivation to win this one tonight.
And timeout is called by Billy Donovan. He wants to give them a breather and talk things over. Backwards in this one, Stan, cream of the crop.
Well, a lot of people would say that this is a guard-oriented league. I think it's a league of all the positions, but tonight, certainly, whoever can win that guard battle will probably go home with the W.
Certainly the headliner tonight. Here's Hartenstein. Out of bounds. It'll be Spurs ball. San Antonio with the ball. Here's Jerome. Inside. The ball's knocked loose. James with a steal. Down low. Here's Hartenstein. Back to James. To the middle. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Butler. On the wing, Reeves. He's been productive, averaging just over 7 points a game. And out of bounds, it'll be Chicago ball. Coach, when you watch Wemby, it's not the height that jumps out. It's the way he moves with that height.
Brian, I've been around the NBA a long time, and you think you've seen it all. But when you see someone with Wembanyama's size and the things he can do, his ball handling, his shooting range, the way he moves, blocking shots, this guy is one of a kind.
Feels like he's emerging as the face of the NBA soon.
I think that's what we all expect.
Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
Well, that's why you feed Gobert near the rim. He makes the most of those easy opportunities.
Hanging on the rim, just showing off.
That's how you extend the glory right there. Here's Jerome. Wembanyama screen. And the layup is good off the glass.
All too easy for Wembanyama. He feels like no one can defend him inside.
Shot's good by James.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
Here's Jerome to the left side wing. To the paint. Here's Gobert. And Gobert with the stuff.
When Gobert is close like that, you know he's going to try and ram it through.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, LeBron James last season set the record for most All-Star nods in NBA history. He said, quote, "I'm blessed to do what I love and just to try to give back to the game that's given to me over 2 decades. Long ago, I exceeded anything I ever dreamed of being in the NBA. Everything else is just extra credit." Ryan?
Thanks, Allie. Back to Wembanyama. Just 5 on the clock. And there's another one for the Spurs.
When Wembanyama goes up, he can be so quick. I mean, the rookie looking very assertive.
Well, the last time the Bulls won a playoff series was back in 2015, Grant.
That was back when Butler and Rose were their leading scorers. And that just shows you just how long it's been. But they've been stuck in mediocrity ever since. And right now, they are desperate for a breakthrough season.
Wembanyama double-teamed and wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. Shot clock at 6. Butler with a steal. And a fast break now for the Bulls. Here's James. And here's Reeves. No points yet. Picked by Gobert. Wembanyama, no good.
Well, the analytics don't like it, but if the defense is giving it up, I like that shot selection despite the miss.
And timeout is called by Billy Donovan. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. Chicago trailing here. Now, here is James. He's given them steady production at over 27 points a game. Hits the trifecta. James has got 5.
And one way to stretch a career, taking more shots from outside. LeBron, the ageless one, knows it well.
Carter on the wing. San Antonio again can't hit. Here's Dumars. Now James. Six to shoot. Outside for Butler. And the 3 off target. On offense, here are the Spurs. They trail by 1. Outside Wembanyama. Pass to Artest. The 3 is up. Sinks the tray. James deciding where to go with it. Nembhard outside. And here's Butler outside. No good. Would have counted had it gone. And at the end of 1, a closely contested game so far.
The Spurs, 11.
Man, it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. What do you guys think about San Antonio here in this one?
Well, so far, they've got things rolling along nicely at the offensive end.
Yeah, they've looked sharp early on with their offense, getting good chances and converting what they've taken.
And we've got a timeout called by Greg Popovich. He's going to talk it over with his guys. San Antonio leading. Out left to the wing. Pass to Gobert. Gobert showing his skill inside.
Well, you know, Gobert is only going to shoot it when he gets a high percentage look like that.
Defensive Player of the Year 4 times over, Stan. Rudy Gobert tied for the record.
Yeah, Brian, alongside Dikembe Mutombo and Ben Wallace, and Gobert's capable of getting another one too, assuming his countryman Victor Wembanyama doesn't start taking the reins.
Now here's Wembanyama, a reliable go-to guy for them. He's averaging around 26.5 a game. Shot clock at 5. In traffic, Wemby goes to work.
There were questions about Wembanyama's strength coming into the league. No problem with the contact here.
James. And here's Butler outside. He drops it from range. Butler's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Pass to Wembanyama. Oh, a sturdy shot from Victor.
Well, overcoming contact inside is something Wembanyama is pretty accustomed to.
Now James. There's a screen. Outside for Butler. No good on the 3.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself.
Picked by Gobert. Pass to Artest. Now here's Wembanyama. Spurs need to get one up here. And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over. The Bulls making a switch here.
Substitution for the Bulls, Isaiah Hartenstein.
Stan, your coaching career started in the 1980s. How are players different today versus then?
Well, look, players have always shared one thing. They want to be the best that they can be, and they want to win games. But the players now are bigger, faster, stronger, and more skilled. The rules have changed, so the game's a little bit less physical, particularly at the NBA level, but the players are just better.
And Greg Popovich has called timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Here's Hayward. That's tipped. In transition, here they come. Nembhard, good. Nembhard's got his first basket. And so George will bring it up to the Spurs. To the inside. And now the Bulls in transition. Outside Monk. Floats one up. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. Stan, it feels like the hardest part of team building is getting a superstar. The Spurs have one.
Well, they sure do, D.A. San Antonio was retooling for a few years, and then they won that 2023 lottery and draft Victor Wembanyama, a superstar, and now it's about surrounding him with the right guys.
The 16th pick in last year's draft, Keontae George was thrown right into the fire his rookie season, Stan.
Yeah, down the stretch, he was basically handed the keys to the offense at the point guard position. He may take some lumps, but his talent level is evident.
You know, Stan, for a team with such a proud history, the last decade has been a tough one for the Bulls.
Yep.
Oh, he packs it down!
That is incredible.
What an athletic slam by LeBron, showing these young guys how it's done.
And he lobs it up top! Wembanyama, no good.
And gearing up for the alley-oop, just couldn't finish the play.
Well, it's not easy to time that up. Just not quite in sync yet.
Back to Hardaway. James, outside. Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama.
With great mobility in the 8-foot wingspan, yes, 8 foot, Wembanyama easily wipes that shot away.
Able to get a layup out of that one. That's just soft defense there.
Chicago with the ball. 51 seconds left to play in the first half. James, outside. Pass to Butler. Back to James. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It's going to be on Victor Wembanyama.
Sometimes it's impossible trying to contain LeBron. Have to settle for fouling him and hope that he misses.
That free throw good from James. Well, Grant, even though it looks like LeBron could play forever, he stated that he doesn't have much time left.
Well, it's unbelievable that he's sustained this level of excellence for as long as he has. I would be surprised if we see this type of longevity ever again.
26 seconds left in the second period. Pass to Artest. Clock at 6. Jacks up at 3. James with the rebound.
You'd like to let the clock run and take the final shot.
Yeah, unless it's a gimme, there's no reason to put up an early shot here.
Bay from long range. On target from range. Bay's got his first 3 points of the game. From deep three-point land. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. Bulls out in front, up 5. And we'll see you back here after the break. Third quarter action in just a bit. Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. And stolen by Hartenstein. Here's Dumars. And a nice finish on the layup.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
Ooh, poked away. And Greg Popovich has called timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. Stan, you've coached so many rookies over the years. What are some key things you like to see from a player coming into the league?
Well, look, you've got to have the guy, Brian, that's ready to compete at that level and has to bring that every night. From there, it's just all about learning. There's going to be mistakes, but you want guys who can learn and improve at a consistent rate.
Is it true that defense is the fastest way into the coach's heart?
Well, it's certainly a way to gain confidence, that's for sure.
The shot by Reeves, no good. Chicago leading by 7. Monk with it. He's got 9. Nembhard, good. Nembhard's got his second basket.
And they're building up steam, getting out in front and trying not to look back.
Well, look, we've seen that no lead is safe these days. You got to keep scoring and extending that margin.
Picked by Gobert. Here's Reeves. And he gets it to go from the high post. Reeves has got his first points of the game.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Pass to Monk. Bay with a screen. Shot clock at 6. And here's Hartenstein. The Bulls need to get off a shot. Dumars misses. Spurs trail by 7. All right, Stan, what's your take on this very youthful San Antonio Spurs roster?
Well, Brian, they've got the guy to build around. They're very exciting to watch. They've been gaining momentum. They're coming together as a unit, as a roster. And look, this team's got a chance to be very good together.
Jerome, no good. Chicago leading by 7. Here's Dumars. And here's Hartenstein. Hartenstein a screen. Here's Monk. Ooh, lands soft on the front of the rim and drops in. Monk's got 11 points.
And making 3 of their first 4 shots in this half is a strong start. Now it's about growing that momentum.
And we've got a timeout called by Greg Popovich. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Spurs trail by 9. George scanning the floor. To the right side. Here's Wembanyama. San Antonio again can't hit. Here's Bay with the drive. And that one drops. He's got 5.
Time and time again, they're creating good looks from close range.
Beyond the arc. The shot by Wembanyama, no good.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Back to Bay. James outside. 1:49 left in the third quarter. Yep, that one's good. And the Bulls lead by 13. Outside Wembanyama. Down low. Oh! Gobert hammers it home.
The feel for the game Wembanyama has is just fantastic. I mean, he reads the movement of the defense and his teammates just so well.
Pass to Caruso. Back to Butler. James outside. Butler with the ball. Covered by Wembanyama. The 3, James. The rebound by the Spurs.
Yeah, you know, he usually makes you pay from that range.
Wembanyama scanning the floor. Caruso with it. Now guarded by Wembanyama. Bay outside. James outside. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
We've seen this a million times. James using his incredible hoops IQ and getting to the free throw line.
And he drops it first. Stan, one of the most impressive streaks in sports history. The San Antonio Spurs, one of the smallest markets in the NBA, making 22 consecutive playoffs.
Yeah, and Brian, there's nothing that I respect more than consistent success year after year. I think it's harder than having that one great year. What San Antonio did in those years is incredible.
And they had a great sideline reporter out here, too.
Good-looking guy.
Oh, that's just classic LeBron right there. He has a head of steam, onto the rim, and a strong finish. Woo!
Yeah, showing off that ability to stretch the floor. Seems like everyone is a threat at the arc these days.
Just 3 on the clock. Driving in. And so it's the Chicago Bulls going into the break up 12. They put in work down low, getting in close and scoring in bunches. And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. And we've got a timeout called by Greg Popovich. He wants to make sure they're purposeful with the game plan. Check in with Allie LaForce.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Greg Popovich's huddle. and it was a frustrated huddle. Coaches and players were angry about the turnovers, players trying to hold each other accountable. They're fed up with sloppy play. Let's see how they respond. Guys?
As always, Allie, we thank you.
Well, so far in the second half, he hasn't been able to get another three to fall.
Poke loose. It's stolen by James. Jumps up. Freight train coming. LeBron gets to the rim.
A dangerous two-way threat. When LeBron gets a steal, watch out. His first thought is to attack.
Left side, Wembanyama. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for Chicago.
Well, what I like is not only have they been forcing turnovers, they've been capitalizing on those opportunities.
Well, another major factor in the offensive performance was the fast break. Converting on those chances when they get them tonight.
Monk with it. Picked up by Reeves. 6 on the shot clock. James outside. And they forced the shot clock violation. Great D. Stan, you're the son of a coach. Your dad was a great coach at the collegiate level. What was the best advice you ever received from him?
Well, Brian, the one that has always stuck with me is he told me in my first season, if you think you've got all the answers, it's only because you don't know all the questions. And I think that's true in everything, not just basketball.
Second chance effort. Physical play by LeBron inside.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Pass to Craig. Here's Wembanyama. And the NBA has made a significant investment in the G League over the years. Grant, you can really see the impact it's had.
Yeah, BA, and it's grown into a real minor league for the NBA. The NBA needed something like that for a long time, and it's helped the product. And with the 8-foot wingspan of Wembanyama, it feels like he releases the ball halfway to the bucket. And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
Wembanyama with a bucket.
Well, they're behind, but it's certainly not because of him. He's doing everything he can. He just needs more help from his teammates.
Pass to Monk. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. Here's Caruso, defended by Craig. Here's James. Nice work inside from James.
Once James gets the ball in close, it's game over. Put up those 2 points.
Here's Jerome. Outside Craig. Outside Wembanyama. The 3-ball. And San Antonio hits again from deep.
And the offensive skills of Wembanyama are a huge part of his high value. And nice to see him delivering.
It's Monk on the wing. Now, here is James. LeBron going downhill. And it's James with the jam.
I mean, do you think a little or even a big bump is stopping LeBron? His determination is part of what makes him a future Hall of Famer.
Left side, Wembanyama. Three-pointer. Here's Craig. And that one is hammered home.
Putting that pass right in his stride. Didn't have to slow up and was able to complete the play.
Now James. .110 left in the fourth quarter. Lays it up and banks it in.
And there's no way this margin gets closed down. Great execution of a game plan and a nice win here for the Bulls.
And it seemed like steals ended up making the difference in this game.
No question. Their ability to force mistakes and turn them into points gave them an upper hand tonight.
And so hard work pays off with their 26th win of the year.
And even though this season series was only 2 games, a sweep is still a sweep.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for LeBron James.
Yeah, and I loved his attitude tonight. He really had that scorer's mentality. Absolutely no one was stopping him.
Wembanyama, no good. Here we go. Counted. And the Bulls lead by 15.
That's an inspired ball club. They fought hard, and during the most important moments, they made big plays.
Yeah, they saved their best basketball for this home stretch, and they certainly earned this one.
Pass to Butler. Back to James. There's 14 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Butler with the ball. Here's the three. Unable to get that one. So no problem for Chicago as they get the win. A competitive game. You have to feel like this crowd gave him a little extra edge.
Yeah, they really fed off the energy. You saw